What's Up World podcast covers a variety of topics.
And today, host Danny Potter and sponsor Andrea Gross join us to tell us all about it. Welcome in.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Well, what's up, world? What is that all about?
The What's Up World podcast is basically a podcast for people to come and tell their story. We cover a wide range of topics, covering from addiction, PTSD, anxiety, recovery from all those sorts of things. And with the help of people like Andrea and her nonprofit, which is Awesome Mike Anderson, we're able to do that.
So tell us a little bit about your nonprofit.
We started our nonprofit for our son who's 6 years old. He was diagnosed, and we saw a need for support for children and parents. So we started the Awesome Mike Anderson nonprofit, and we became official in May.
So tell us a little bit about what Anderson, what that program does.
We actually donate to schools and anything that children need, sensory items, crash pads, sensory vests, anything like that. We donate that at no cost to the parent or child, of course.
And so on your end, you get to promote her word by having interesting guests on. Who and what is maybe the most fascinating story you've heard or had on your podcast?
The really most heartfelt interviews that I do is people that deal with addiction and recovery and stuff like that. The point of the podcast is to give people a platform to tell their story. What I have found throughout the conversations with the guests is that they just want to tell their story. They want somebody to listen to them and understand what they've went through and gone through, and going through with recovery process, because it's not easy. Those are the most difficult and also heartfelt stories that I've heard.
Are you able to then assist them also after the process? Because sometimes they're still in the middle of that addiction process, and it is hard to get over that little hump.
It's very hard, and luckily I have been in contact and made contacts with recovery places, and once they come on the podcast, and if they seek out help with recovery, I put them in contact with people that can help them.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
And that's all it needs, sometimes a guiding hand, you know?
It really is.
Because people come to you and they might not know what kind of help is out there, right?
It's, more often than not, they don't realize that the help is out there for them. And a lot of these recovery places take people in at no cost, and they don't even know nothing about that. They think that their insurance won't cover it or something other like that. And a lot of these recovery places charge nothing to help you get back on your feet and become a success story.
So how can we find more about this podcast and hear more about it? Because it sounds great.
It is great. I'm very proud of it. It's on all major podcast platforms that there is, Spotify, all those. We also have a Facebook page, What's Up World podcast, and it's on every platform out there.
So what's your background? How did you transition from what you were doing to going into podcasting?
Well, I'm a correctional officer by day. So I see a lot of people come into the system that has not gotten the help that they needed, and it's just trying to get them to reaching that point. Wow. Get them some help before they are too far gone, possibly.
Right. And where are you located exactly? Where do you do your podcast from?
It's in Jackson County, in McKee.
In Jackson County. And with you, do you need any help with your nonprofit? Do you need anything?
We are always searching for more grants. Right now, we have just gotten a grant from Foundation for Appalachian, and that grant has been able to provide safety beds for children at homes and crash pads. So we're always looking for another grant.
So how can we find information about your nonprofit?
I do have the Facebook page. It's Awesome Like Anderson, so it's AU-SOME.
Oh, that's so cute. Awesome Like Anderson.
Really good.
Well, we appreciate you, both of you, and everything you're doing, and giving what sometimes seems like the voiceless a voice, and that's
Absolutely.
what you're doing. So we appreciate it.
That's the intention.
Thank you both.
Thank you both.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.